But a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Yamal. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? Bastoni calmly anticipates. Now he's off and running. And it's Van Basten. Bellingham, there he goes, motoring forward. Now there's a probing ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. James. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Basten receives it in a wide position. Yamal is herring after that one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Chance here to counter. And he's straight offside. Vibra. Oh, easy pickings there.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Duelos. Bahia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Pullet. Pullet gets flagged offside. Yamal. Pullet gets a foot in here. Bellingham. Falam. Great ball if he can get there. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Lam is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Mbappe. And this is Van Basten. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Duelos. Jamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's James. Jamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. Lam. This is promising. Duelos getting this one clear.
Of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And it's Hullet. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lam. And here's Van Basten. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Hullet. Played in deep. Bastoni can get it clear. Messi. Now Barcola.
Borussia Dortmund are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Messi. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice interception, well timed. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bakula! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Van Basten is there to clear. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Van Basten! And he's quick to get it clear again. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Played out to the left flank. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through, tries to cross. De Ligt clears it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been won straight back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just ripping it up, and that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. That has been slung wide. And he's on a charge. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's away. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mbappe ready to try one. Well, the angle and the distance are both precisely as they were before. So what about the outcome? And for sure, that was not one of his best. Borussia Dortmund are coasting towards victory. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Lam. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And this is Van Basten. Pull it. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game.
I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and known. I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then follow home. But if you want to travel, then go alone.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And here's Bellingham. And Holland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for options for movement. Across it goes. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Here's a chance! That was probably asking just too much. Azar. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bale. And this is Azar. He gets big! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Bellingham. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Played out wide. Nice control. And here's Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's forced to go back. Belletti. And it's Bale. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Bellingham. And he's running through. Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. Spread out to the left. Cross to the back post.
That's good defensive concentration.
Beckenbauer. Stojkovic. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. And it's Belletti. Bale. Looking to play him in. And it's played in. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Lahm. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. He's found a way through. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Lahm plays it short. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Bale. Well, they've got it again. Hazard. Chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Deco.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's going to go a long way. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Out towards the flank. Cross flung in towards the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Bale. And he's picked it up out wide, produces a cross. And he's there to clear it. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mbappe, chance here to counter. And this is Van Basten. Caught offside that time. Bellingham, he is through here. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Borussia Dortmund certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Delivers with wit. Lahm gets good distance on it. And they're quick to get it back. Beckenbauer. Now it's Pizarro. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Bale. Out for a throw. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Bellingham. And he was alert to it. Well, the first goal came from this. And it's been taken short. Back when it goes. That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Bale. Borussia Dortmund suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness.
He's going for goal! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. Thuram. And it's Lahm. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Deco. Costa Curta. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Has crossed it, he's got full! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it, and he's following up! Flamengo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
It's Ronaldinho! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Substituição em andamento.
Borussia Dortmund making another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Lahm, who's set up one goal so far, knocks it out wide. Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner.
Camisa 20. Deco. Deixando o
Ronaldinho falls short.
Camisa 23.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Could move up a gear here. And he welcomes it in. Cruyff. That's good play. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Serginho. And it's Pizarro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lahm carries the ball down the right. Strong running down that left flank. Nice interception, well timed.
Borussia Dortmund really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
An instinctive delivery. Goes to finish! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Oh, good spread. Beckham, there's the delivery. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And the ball's come loose here. And it's Cruyff. Lovely bit of skill. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out towards the right wing. Robertson is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And he's managed to get rid. Lahm. Pull it. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. So it is still 0-0. Messi. And here's Raul. Now it's Luis Suarez.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, he's just misjudged that one. That is a brilliant interception. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That'll be a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Hangs in a cross. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Raul. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Danger averted for now. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Terrific header! Bellingham. Pull it. Borussia Dortmund are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Coming in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Nakazawa. And it's Vieira. Played back. And he's forced to go back. And it's Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernardo Silva. Neymar. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Bellingham concedes a free kick for that. And it's Messi. He engages and forces him off the ball. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cleared without hesitation. Bernardo Silva. It's a really well-measured ball. Lahm picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! Corner number 2 then. Lahm plays it short. And this is... shot at goal! Deftly away. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. He's in space and looking for options. Bernardo Silva! Right card. For Xavi Alonso. Robertson. Xavi Alonso.
1 minute
Now
at
it's
a
Luis
time.
Suarez. Argentina looking to pass their way through. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Borussia Dortmund really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started.
Everyone,
0-0.
please welcome to the field our players.
And the action is back underway.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's there to get it away. Lahm. And here's Bellingham. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Great chance! That's another chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely bit of skill. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Messi. Oh, that's nice. Knocks it out wide. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a goal kick. Lahm. Probing pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Borussia Dortmund are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Xabi Alonso. Robertson. Lahm does well to get it back.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 22, Gullit. Number 4, Van Basten.
Messi.
Number 10,
Showing good
Bellingham.
feet.
Coming on the field, number
Played in by Robertson.
Ronaldinho.
Good read, needed to be.
Number 14,
And he's
Edging.
heaved it away.
Number 5, Johan Cruyff.
Borussia Dortmund will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Lahm. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pacho gets over and intercepts. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for him.
He's through and all alone! Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And reclaimed it in a trice. There will be a throw-in. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Maldini.
Baresi.
Substitution.
And the counter is on. It's a searching pass. And it's hoisted clear. Referee's given a throw. Argentina making consecutive changes here.
Taking
I
place.
think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking
There will
very,
be
very
5
leggy.
minutes added
Ball's gone
time.
astray. Messi. 5 minutes to add. Vieira wins the duel this time. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. No luck with that. Dink over the top. Maldini. Chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Bale. Gets a good foot in there. That's beautifully weighted.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
He would score a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Beckenbauer. And it's Lahm. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the... There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cleared without hesitation. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's going to go a long way. Adams. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Hoisted in. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Chips it through. Lahm. Sends it crossfield. And it's Bale. Pull it. Vieira. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Vieira. And here's Van Basten! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lahm with the short one. Deep cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Here comes another cross. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers. Lam. Bernardo Silva. Lam. Bernardo Silva. And it's Pogba. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pogba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Nakazawa. Van Dijk. Nicely spread. That's Vieira. Oh, it's Van Basten. Spread it left. And that's played in low. Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Picked out and a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The crowd demanded and he was thrilled to oblige. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Vieira. That has been slung wide. Cross to the back post. He's gone for goal! Decent hit and on target.
Added time.
Doku. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it. And here's Mbappe. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Borussia Dortmund leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's James. Bale looking to run onto it. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Lam. Vieira. Pull it. Mbappe is onto this. Lahm plays it in. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And the shot! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Borussia Dortmund are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And they're quick to press. Pinches it off him. And it's Lahm. Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. To Lahm. And here's Mbappe, played out wide. Hangs in across. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Lahm. Hit into the middle. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's hoisted clear. Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pogba. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Beckenbauer proves too strong. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and it's about time they woke up to the main threat.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Is number 14.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
So they can break here. It's a cute ball. He plays one through. And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
And Messi! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Borussia Dortmund are closing in on a comfortable win. Great work on the overlap.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance, surely! Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. We expected better, and so did he. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a look,
Added
and
minutes
plays it
has been
forward.
indicated.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Played out to the left flank. Pull it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Real chance! And this is Ronaldinho. And another try! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Eto'o picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.